What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And thank you guys so much for tuning in today as we go ahead and take a look into The Mentalist. This is season number 1, episode number 2. And as always, hopefully you guys are a fan of the show. Hopefully you guys are enjoying what we do here in Geeked Out Nation. If so, don't forget to leave us a like, comment, subscribe, and also check us out on our Patreon for some early and unedited episodes if that is something that interests you. There's not much I really would like to add on to that, you guys, other than thank you guys so much for being patient as us here in Geeked Out Nation was just trying to figure out what we were going to do with the show Mentalist, as far as if we were going to watch it together, if one of us were going to go ahead and watch it. So I just decided, why not? Let's just watch it. Let's just have fun with it. You know, this is something you guys here in the community has been wanting for quite some time. And I'm happy to take the risk. You know, I'm happy to take that chance with you guys as far as watching this show. I don't even know why I said risk. It's not like taking a risk of anything. But anyways, I'm excited to be watching this with you guys. Like I said, I know this is something you guys have been really, really excited for. At least one of us to watch it, if not one of us, all of us. So I just like, let me just go ahead and tackle it. Let's just watch it. Let's just put it out there. You know what I mean? So thank you guys so much for, being patient. We really appreciate that here in Geeked Out Nation. And let's have fun with this, man. Let's have fun with this next episode of The Mentalist. Now, the first episode was definitely a mind blower as far as making me go all over the place thinking like, what's okay? And that's awesome. I love shows when they do things like that. And I know for sure that this show is definitely going to be one of those murder type mystery shows where I'm like, what the hell happened here? Okay, I think I got an idea. Wait, no, not you. Oh man, what the hell just happened? I know for sure this show is going to do that to me. So I'm very excited to watch this with you guys for that. And plus, you guys are very excited about this show. So without further ado, let's have some fun with it, you guys. This is The Mentalist. And here we go.
Wasn't meant to be hunting quail, but it was.
Why does this look like George from 24?
It's familiar, though, so I'm guessing local.
I swear this is so him.
People sure look different when they're dead, though, don't they?
All yours. Thanks for waiting.
I mean, it's so good. He is so good.
Why sexual motive? Could be gangs or drugs.
Drug trade smothering? By who? Sesame Street Crips?
There's nothing to say it isn't just boyfriend trouble.
Could be boyfriend
It
trouble.
could be.
Doesn't feel like it, though.
Who is this guy? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I feel like you're just good at this. Get the hell out of here. That doesn't tell us anything. You're just good at playing this. That's all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that Clay?
Get your homework started. Go. Go now.
Oh my god. If you guys watch 13 Reasons Why, is that Clay? That is 100% Clay from 13 Reasons Why. Hopefully you guys seen this show so you know what I'm talking about. That is crazy.
Hi.
How are you?
My name's Patrick Jane.
Oh.
Looking, listening, asking questions.
When you find him, will you tell me?
Little man's kind of getting me like,
Why?
No reason.
okay, never mind. Gonna say, just because he was asking a lot of questions and he was doing things that kind of made me feel a little sus of him, but maybe he's just hurt.
Hey, did you get the facts from the sheriff's department here?
Yes,
Run the details through the crime database, see if we get any matches. Okay, Van Pelt?
will do.
Boss, I finished the budget reports here like you said.
Friend's crazy. Can I go now?
Yes.
Hopefully what he said worked though. I think it probably did.
Worked on the chicken.
Almost worked on me.
Maybe that's a clue.
Well, I'm guessing we found out who this handwriting belongs to. My man is like completely passed out over here.
Randall, why did you want to say sorry to Melanie?
Told you, I don't know anything.
Have a seat, Miss Garcia.
Thanks.
Let's see if it worked, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if it worked.
Hello, Raquel.
Oh, it worked. Oh, he is
Melanie
good.
had a thing with Hector Ramirez.
I was gonna say you had nothing to do with it, but hey.
You allow him to pull that stuff again, and you'll be showing visitors around the State House in a suit and tie.
Ma'am, understood.
Brigsby, I got a hot warrant in Vacaville. You can get there in an
Oh,
hour.
that is funny.
Yes, boss. I'll get rolling.
Bring Van Pelt.
Yes, but for a hot warrant?
Why are you still on the line?
Hey, come on. Let's go.
I feel like this would be way too easy for it to be him. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to keep seeing, but I don't know if it's Hector yet. Because it's like the obvious, you know? The no good guy who's into drugs, selling drugs, kills people if they do bad stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, to me, it's too much of a... I don't know. We'll have to see.
Sheriff's Department, we have a warrant. Open up.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it could be him, you guys. A man running with a machete.
Put your right hand behind your back. Stop resisting. Give me your hand.
I don't think it's him, though. I'm gonna be honest. We're only, what, 20 minutes into the show? There's no way, right? He's probably a bad dude. I just don't think he committed this crime. We'll see, though.
Boom. Out of nowhere. God didn't know what hit him. So, what are you planning?
We're investigating the murder of Melanie O'Keefe. Do you know who she was? She was suffocated and then stabbed to death and dumped on the side of the road 3 nights ago.
Come on, dude. I defended you. Don't make me look stupid now.
We know you and Melanie were lovers. We know you were planning.
We were supposed to meet at 11:30 at the restaurant. I got there 10 minutes.
Oh,
late.
he saw
She
them
hadn't come out
kiss.
yet.
She saw the... Oh, I know.
Waited for a few minutes, and I left.
Oh.
I'm impatient. I was angry. Go to LA and don't come back for nothing.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah, he is.
Trying to be contrary. Have you read his sheet?
Did you hear what he said?
He's a good actor. It was you who thought it was him in the first place.
I said Melanie had a secret lover. I didn't say he killed her.
If it wasn't him, then who was it? And if you say a man who likes red hair and silver duct tape, I'll scream.
I don't want you to scream.
Look, you have your reasons, I understand. But you're seeing more than what's actually there.
I think it was him. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Is it him? I'm like losing it. I can't pinpoint it. This is why I like shows like this. My brain hurts trying to figure it out.
Your gun.
I don't have a gun.
He's coming back.
Okay, so it's not the little boy, as I've been suspecting. I don't know why.
Nice work.
It seems like we might be onto something.
Listen, I don't want to make you mad, but I found something really interesting. I want you to take a look.
About it. What'd you find?
Show her. Tell her first. Tell her first.
Oh,
Because this may be
come
important.
on.
No!
Yes. Last time I saw her 2 weeks ago, she was disrespectful. So I had to tune her up.
Don't fret. I wouldn't seduce you over a meal. You're very sophomoric.
I didn't think you were trying to seduce me.
It kind of looked like it.
Come on, how could that thought not have entered your head?
Right.
Your denial that it did intrigues me.
You can't hide it, Lisbon. We saw your face. Looking good, huh?
Nothing.
Chow was like, what? What did you say? I think it's Cho. Cho, something like that. Cho. I think it's Cho.
How do I look?
Good. You look good.
Brent, can you see the wire?
Thank you for a delicious meal. You're so welcome.
Wow, it's the owners of the restaurant? No way. Oh.
Just, you okay?
Oh, sure, absolutely. Just scared me a little.
No.
He wasn't. What the hell is he doing there?
He was there.
He was the killer.
He was there that night.
Go for a stroll?
Oh, thank you, but
Oh, they're gonna take her.
No trouble, really. My car's just over here on the...
I am not.
Get your hands down, sir!
My man, you,
What the hell's the matter with you?
you jumped to conclusions.
You're under arrest. No, you're under arrest.
Calm down.
I mean, there's still a chance he could show up.
The chef, Malcolm.
I honestly thought it was the chef.
Why do you think it's him?
He uses way too much butter.
Say
He's a gluttonous baby. He's self-indulgent. He wants what he wants and he takes it.
too much butter. Uh-huh.
That's the blue car. Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was blue car.
Nah, I know where it is. Okay.
They wouldn't take her, right?
Right here. That's good.
Oh, it was them. It was them. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Think. Do not move. Whatever you do, place is surrounded by police and CBI.
He's recording them.
agents.
You guys see the phone? He's recording them.
He's lying. They would be up here arresting us by now if they were here.
SWAT.
Smart.
They're waiting on SWAT. There's no way out of this.
It's nobody.
You really?
Gun down!
My man really turned the knife around like he was gonna do something. Lisbon has a gun. What did you think?
It's okay.
You're gonna be fine, all right?
Oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today. Season number 1, episode number 2, The Mentalist. And I really enjoyed this show, you guys. This show is really, really interesting. Very, very cool. As you guys heard me say it a bunch of times, I'm terrible at predicting shows. And this is just another case of me showing you guys that. So a lot of things went down in this episode, man. And I couldn't believe what was going down. So first and foremost, welcome back, George. I can't believe this. This is so funny. If you guys watch me do my reactions to the show 24, I literally got to a point where George, the character George, I'm not sure what the actor's real name is, but in that show in 24, spoilers in case nobody watched that, character George actually just died. So to me, it's kind of funny how he died, and then I'm watching this and he's here. I don't know. It's just such a coincidence, and it's kind of funny. But anyways, it was great to see him on here. Yes, I did predict he was the killer, but then again, I predict like 2 other people as well. This show is definitely going to have me on the edge of my seat, I think, every single episode, man, because as you guys saw in my reaction, I was really sitting here trying to figure it out with our guys who could have possibly done this horrible, horrible, terrible murder. And I was just way off. I was just way, way off. You know, I thought he was, I thought he may have been one of them. I thought for sure the little boy who, I think that's Clay, man. I'm 100%, I won't say 100. I think I'm like 95% sure that that's the actor who plays Clay. Oh yeah, it is him. See, thank goodness you guys for Amazon Prime, man. If you guys don't have Amazon Prime, it's such a great investment, man. Because I love the fact that it gives you this option of being able to see the characters' names and also the actors or actress who actually plays those characters. So Frankie is the little boy, and I assume Frankie could have possibly had something to do with it. Now, let me explain to you guys why, because I'm sure you guys were probably going to blow me up in the comments like, how dare you think little Frankie did this? Now, let me explain, okay? There was a little moment where how you say her name? Lipson. I'm sorry. I'm so terrible at pronouncing names. But anyways, there was a moment in this episode where Lipson says, this killer may be closer to us than we expect. It could be someone, it could be like someone that's really obvious in the way. Like, let me just see. Let me get to the scene so that way, because the way I'm saying is like just terrible. Let me just get right to it. Okay. So really quick, Frankie starts talking to Patrick when Patrick enters the home, and he's asking a bunch of questions, which at first I felt like they were normal, but then there was one question where let me just play it real quick, and I'll give you guys where I was like, huh.
The police.
It was just a lot of questions that was being asked. Did you guys find the killer? How did they kill her? Let me just play it just so we can see.
Yes.
He just said, "Is she dead?" He just said, "Okay." So Frankie asked Patrick, "Is my sister dead?" Patrick says yes, and then his reaction was okay. So to me, at first, I'm like, okay, that seems pretty, just kind of okay-ish. Like it seems pretty chill, just a little bit after you just found out that your sister has been killed. You know what I mean? So to me, the reaction wasn't where I thought it should have been. So I kind of was like, okay, that's a bit off. Let's keep playing it.
She didn't come home from work the night before last.
I only want Frankie.
Go to college.
Let me get to, because I only want to show you guys the conversation between Patrick and Frankie, because I want to give you guys reason why I think that, well, why I thought Frankie was the killer. So here's another thing that I've
When did you
noticed.
take the posters down?
He said, when did she take the posters down? Hold on.
After Christmas.
Okay, never mind. I apologize. I thought at first Patrick told Frankie, when did you take the posters down? So I misheard that part. So I apologize about that. Because I was going to say at first, like, wow, your sister, you just found out she died, but then you took the posters down already. So that's my apologies there, you guys. I heard that a little bit wrong. So, but still, he still asked a lot of questions that kind of had me like, oh man, did he do something? Because he's like, he's kind of trying to me, the way I heard it when he was asking the questions was, he's asking to make sure to see what they got, just in case if they're close on him. You know what I mean? That's how I was taking it. So that's why I assumed Frankie could have possibly been behind this. Then we had a moment where we see Frankie later on meet up with Patrick at the store. And then, or not at the store, it was like a little diner, restaurant type thing. Some place where they got ice cream, probably a diner. And we end up seeing Frankie pull out an axe. So I was like, oh my God, Frankie seems like he's totally like a murderer type guy. Well, not type guy or anything like that, but he seems like he could have possibly done something. Now I get it. It's his sister. It probably wouldn't have made sense, which thankfully it doesn't make sense, because we ended up finding out what really happened. So as we keep going on with the show, I'm going to be honest. It's crazy too. I'm going to be super honest. I didn't suspect these two at all. I didn't suspect the chef and his wife to be behind this at all. Complete shocker there. I'm gonna be honest. Completely threw me off. At first, I wasn't quite sure how I felt about Raquel. I wasn't sure. I knew she was hiding something, but I didn't know what she could have possibly be hiding. So I guess it makes sense why she didn't say anything. She says her cousin is crazy. He will kill. He doesn't care whether we family or not. If you're disloyal to him, he will take you out type of thing. And what she was doing was ratting on him. So, you know, if he found that out, he would have definitely possibly took Raquel out. Thankfully, he did not. But he's that kind of dude. So she kept saying the name Hector, la la. So when she gave us the name Hector, I kind of threw her out the window. I'm like, okay, Raquel's out of the picture. I'm guessing she doesn't know anything else. So I took her out of the picture, and I'm saying in my mind how I was doing things in my head. I wasn't just saying it. Well, I did say a few times what I was thinking, but like a lot of it was in my head where I was, you know, taking it out like the characters, like, okay, Freddy wasn't it? Okay, out. Raquel, okay. You said Hector, okay, out. You know what I mean? So then we continue going on, and this is interesting. Okay, this is very interesting how we have um how the show gives us what's his name? Sheriff McAllister, I think that's his name. Um it's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This here was weird. 100% weird. The fact that we got our girl Sandra. No, I'm sorry, not Sandra. What's her name? Let me get to her. Apologize. Where is it? Grace. So when we get to Grace here, right? She's walking home. This is part of their plan. She's walking. Why in the hell does the sheriff randomly walks out of nowhere to come up to her? To me, this was super random. So if anyone else was to believe or at least think that he wasn't the killer, you guys have to be wrong. Because, I mean, I 100% thought after this moment he was behind all of this. I was like, there's no way. This is crazy. Obviously, he is not behind it. Thank goodness. And then we got the end where we found out who was behind all of this craziness. And I'm not going to lie. It definitely threw me off guard. It surprised me a lot. Did not expect these two to be behind this murder. And oh man, it's so brutal, so brutal. I don't understand why he would try to. Well, no, because they know for sure they're going to jail. It's 100%. He probably didn't want to go to jail, so he probably tried to attack just to die because he knew what was going to happen possibly next. Same thing with her here, Grace. I think Sandra. I'm sorry, Grace was the other redhead. I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh, this was such a good episode, you guys. I had so much fun watching this show here with you guys because, like I told you in the intro, the whole not knowing aspect of it all, the whole mystery of it, and me trying to figure it out before. I mean, I don't have to sit here trying to figure it out, but that's just how I am. Sometimes when I watch shows like this, I like to just sit there and try to put everything that we gathered information-wise to try to crack the case myself before they undo it before us. But obviously, there's a reason why I'm not a cop. I'll be one terrible cop, one terrible detective, because I keep predicting shows like this wrong, man. But I love shows like this because of the ability to try to think about the possibilities of who this person could be, as far as who's killing these people. You know, what else? It was such a fun episode. Oh, this was so funny to me. I don't know if you guys caught this. So I liked how Chow, right? Let me just play it because this is hilarious to me. As soon as we get there we go. This part right here was funny.
The way she gave him up so easily like that?
Yeah, it was. Bet you were right, huh? Secret lover. Guess I was wrong about the whole red hair and duct tape thing.
You hypnotized her, didn't you?
And that's crazy because he said that, right? And that's literally what happened at the end. But we'll keep going.
I certainly did not. Okay, no. Yes, I did hypnotize her, but...
But nothing. It's unprofessional and it's illegal. It's totally out of bounds.
That's what I told him.
I was gonna say you had nothing to do with it.
Oh my goodness. He shot himself in the foot right there. I'm sorry. Once he did that, I thought this is so funny. He is like... He did not need to say anything, but the fact that he said something, he was like, oh, so you gonna do me like that? See, look, I wasn't even gonna say anything about you, but hey, you did it to yourself. So, and what happens right after?
You allow him to do that stuff again, and you'll be showing visitors around the state house.
Oh, you had to open your mouth. I thought that was hilarious, you guys. What else? Yeah, I kind of suspected Hector not being the one behind it. Like I was saying as we were watching it unfold before our eyes, I felt like shows like this show wanted us to assume Hector was the one, the troubled guy, the drug dealer, the abusive boyfriend. You know what I mean? So I felt like the show was trying to line it up for us to think Hector was. Which is crazy because I was right out the gate like, nah, I'm not buying it. I don't think Hector's behind it. But then the people that I least expected was the killers, which is crazy. But I'm really into it, man. And I really want to thank you guys for just being, like I said, patient until we kind of figured out what we were going to do here in Geeked Out Nation. And we're on board, baby. We are on board. I am totally on for doing this show, and I hope you guys are excited to watch and me want to react to the not even that I want to react to it, even though I do, but I hope that you guys are excited to just be able to watch this with me. I'm not sure if I was the guy you guys wanted. I'm not sure if there was a specific person here in Geeked Out Nation you guys wanted to watch their reaction of the show, but hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are excited with me watching the show, and hopefully this was a great reaction for you guys. Like I said, I had a great time watching it, and hopefully you guys had a great time watching my reaction to the show plus the show itself. That's all the time we have for today, and I hope to see you guys on the very next episode of The Mentalist. Take care, bless everybody, and I'll see you then. Peace out.